Making money on forex trade is our vision, is our target, is our project. Making sure that you will make money is our dream. We will not stop posting video in this place until what I'm seeing on my comment section is much. And this place has been a blessing to so many people. So my asking, why is it that you don't do this thing in the way that maybe certain people are doing it? We are not doing what everybody can do. I told us that our mission, our plan, everything we have in mind is to make sure that you become a profitable trader. So please, I beg you to follow all our instructions, follow everything we are giving you, and make sure that you don't maybe try to subdue it to your own understanding. Believe me, I will not deceive you and I cannot deceive you. If my plan is for me to get views only, I will stop posting on YouTube. I'm sure of what I'm saying. The truth is that the views, the subscription, and all those things are good. But I don't think that I can be playing with people's capital just to get views. Honestly, I am not just maybe a YouTuber. I am also a businessman. I do business and I have passion to see people succeed. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you a simple strategy. Do you know why I always drop simple strategy? The reason is because when you bring everything together, some people will leave the strategy that has been working for them to jump into a new strategy that they don't even know nothing about. So what I'm giving you as an advice this morning or today is this. Please, I beg you, each time you see a new video on YouTube, watch that video carefully. If you watch the video carefully and you know that you know how to trade, so if you know how to trade, you are sure that you know how to trade. Your business and your duty is for you to make sure that you now bring these two, the new strategy and the one that you have been using. Which one will be favorable to me? It's not a must, you must apply all the strategy. If you find a strategy that is working for you, anytime you see a strategy on that's a new video like this, please don't be too fast to delete the one you have already. Get that, because a lot of people are, what is making them to lose all their money on forex trade is too much strategy, too many indicators. They each time they receive a video, they will delete everything and use their hard-earned money to be trying a new indicator when you have an indicator that can help you to succeed. I'm not telling you this because I don't need viewers. I need too many viewers, at least millions of them. But I believe so much that if you will succeed in forex trading, it will give you more. It will give me more joy that even if I am in need of money, somebody who has succeeded in forex trading can give me 100, 200, $1 million. Because if you succeed to raise, maybe let's assume $200 to $5,000, I don't think that giving somebody $200 will be of difficult to you. All right, so today I want to drop this simple indicator and I beg you, watch how it works. I beg you, watch how it works. It's very simple. You can use it on Boom 300. Like this one you are seeing here now is Crash 300. You can use it on Boom 300, Crash 300, Boom 500, C500, which is Crash 500, B1000, which is Boom 1000, and Crash 1000. You can also use this indicator on volatility 75, volatility 10, volatility 50. I have not tried this indicator on volatility 100. Please, it also works for step index. Please, these things are what I know about this indicator. And how does this thing work? I don't want to talk much. It's a little bit of our last video. How does this thing work? It works in a simple way. Number one thing you must watch now is this down indicator here below. Do you know why I love moving averages? When you are using moving averages on your main chart, it gives you a direction of the market because price action responds to moving averages. But many people don't know about this thing. Price action responds to moving averages. So each time you have a moving average, you are bringing the market under control, which means it will help you to see the nature of the market from a different angle. Okay, let's take this thing as an example now. Let's just take something as an example. Now, what you see here, this pink moving average you are seeing here, this pink moving average you are seeing here. Now, watch, because I'm going to give you what will help you. Each time you are trading on a lower time frame, for some people that don't have maybe huge capital, each time you are trading on a lower time frame, watch, because I'm going to do back test. Watch here now. Watch this place. Watch this place. As it has crossed this pink line, look at this one. It touched this place and it spiked back. Now it crossed this place. After crossing, it was just one candle, the thing dropped. After this one, after it has finished this candle that crossed this place, the next candle couldn't go through, it spiked. All right, let's minimize a little. Now, before this thing starts spiking, I always beg people to know the time frame. If you know your time frame, you will know the candle that is trending for the day. Let's take this one as an example, though this is a class for my student that I'm doing mentorship with. I just want to give it out like a bonus. Now go to 1 hour time frame. If you go to 1 hour time frame, you will notice that what I have enjoyed, that I've used to do this particular thing here, these things you are seeing here now, these things you are seeing, the little thing that I've used to raise this small money here now is this spike here. This little spike, watch this thing here, this little spike. On a normal trading, this thing should be a scalping zone when it crosses to this place. But I enter the trade because this place is a resistance level. For this market to move through, it has to cross this place, which I know that it may not cross. And I entered the trade, and this is what I got. You see, this is what I got. I wish somebody will understand me. This is what I got. Now, listen to me. In a trade like this, the first step of what you should look out for anytime you want to trade with this strategy is, where is the resistance level? That's number one question you should ask yourself. Where is the resistance level? If you can find the resistance level, that means you are on your way to success. That's number one. That resistance level gives you the place of price action. Now, after that, you see your moving averages. These moving averages, watch for the cross. Watch for crosses. If this thing spike down like this, watch. If this thing spike like this and the white is below, until this white goes above these things, it is still on spike zone. I mean on a lower time frame. Remember what I'm showing you here. This particular trade is not spike zone yet, because the market will soon go up. It's a must. So which means in few minutes from now, I should be closing those things, because these things will cross here. It will cross this pink. If these things will cross this pink, which means it has break that resistance level on 1 hour time frame. Please get to know that. Please get to know that. So if the market is on spike zone, anytime the market retraces on your lower time frame to touch this pink level, it will drop. Sometimes the green, it will drop. Why? Because it is on a spike zone. Each time it gets to 5 minutes time frame, each time it gets to 5 minutes time frame, it cannot handle it. It will drop. Get to know that now. And the second confirmation is what you are seeing here. Look at the moving average oscillator, this one below. Now watch this particular line because I want to make your eyes to open clearly. Now watch this place. This candle here, follow it. This candle here was this line here. Watch, I would just want to do a little analysis more. Now, sorry that this video may be too long. I don't want it to be long, but just watch from here now. Now watch, immediately this candle goes above every other candle. This is what happened. The market dropped on your 5 minutes time frame. Look at it. The market dropped. Please watch carefully. Each time I am giving you a video, don't just watch it as if maybe you already know what the video will produce. No. Watch. There are little things you may look down on that may be the essential information that you're looking at. Now watch this thing now. Now watch this thing. From here now. From this place now. Immediately this video entered here, the market dropped. And it was a spike. And this spike to this place. Remember, it's not yet a spike zone because 1 hour time frame has not given you a candle that will be dropping. Do you see to that? Do you see that? All right. So in this matter now, what you should be doing is this. Anytime this thing happened, anytime this histogram is changing direction, it's an opportunity to know that something is ranging. Watch this thing. Let's backtest more. Look at where to talk about entry point for spike and entry point for scalping. I'm going to give you 2 entry points. Number 1, this little market spiked like this. It spiked and this histogram changed direction. Now watch, as this thing changed direction from here, there is a cross here on the moving average. The 3 moving averages crossed each other. The pink is now like this. Remember, where you can see something like this is also on your alligator. Now, as this thing started moving like this, the market started going. So let's assume that let's assume some that love to trade on boom 300 and crash 300, that such a thing happened like this. After crossing like this, that you enter the trade. Right at the crossing, you must allow this thing to cross here. Right at the crossing of this moving average, you have like 5 to 10 candles. These 10 candles is 2 candles on 5 minutes time frame. You are out of the market. You look for another opportunity. You look for another opportunity like that. Look at it. Look at this thing here. It crossed like this. And why this thing moved like this is spiked. Do you know why? As this thing spiked like this thing need to get strength for it to move through. And it crossed here. Now let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you have been obedient, you will leave the market at this 10 count and you are out of the market before this spike will come. Now, somebody may ask me, what if I want to hold a long trend? What if I want to hold a long trend? What can I do? Your business is to go to 1 hour time frame. Anytime the market has crossed completely and change that same thing you see on your lower time frame like this, if you enter trade from here, you can hold this market from this place until you find this thing which is going to give you a sign that there's going to be a spike. Oh, I wish somebody will understand me. Now look at this thing. From this place now, from this place now, this thing changed like this. For those that lost spiking scalping, the thing moved down like this. Look at this small thing you are seeing here is this thing, and it retrace. Look at it, is this thing here. All right. Yet as this thing entered into the main bottom, it started going down, and it's now crossed. The white now crossed over. Remember, the white has been on top from this angle, but at this place, the white now crossed down. Now, as the white now crossed down, it started going down, and it is the same thing that is going down till now. What we are seeing here now is retracement. After a few minutes now, it will start retracing, which means the market will start going over to uptrend. I hope somebody understands what I'm saying. So the question is, where is my entry point? Your entry point is majorly on crossing. One, use the histogram to know that crossing is very close. So where should I enter to catch spike? Each time you see a crossing like this, if you see this crossing, is an avenue for, if this thing happened on 1 hour time frame, that means you should relax because something big is on ground. You understand that? That means something big is on ground. If you watch this place now, something big is loading. So from this place, you hold it. Don't be too fast to close your trade. Each time you see a small spike, you see a spike, you just saw $3 and you are closing when multiple spikes are coming. So these things are a few things I want to drop with you now. Now, you see this thing has crossed this thing, and I didn't close it because I am hoping that this resistance level will put this market back, and that is why capital is very, very important. I'm hoping that this thing is going to pull it back, but even if it didn't pull it back, I have a capital that can carry this thing to a little while before the thing will not drop back. Do you see that? So I will wait for this thing now. Any drop like this now, I will close, because while I was talking, the thing crossed this line, and it's not up to 5 candles. Now it's not up to 5 candles. So I will use this place as a resistance level. So if it drops here now, then I will watch, because it needs to come down a little bit, then I will close my trade. So sometimes reasons you lose your money is lack of patience and lack of discipline. You jump into the market, you jump out, you jump into the market, you jump out. Sometimes some people will enter trade, they waited for it to spike, it didn't spike, they close it. Once they close it, the thing will spike. Can't you see? You waited with $5 and the thing didn't spike, you closed it, and as you close it, the thing will not spike and cross the line that should have given you back your money and also drop a little thing in your pocket. So be disciplined. Be disciplined. It's very, very important that you should be disciplined. All right. So watch this thing. If you want to do scalping, go to 1 minute. Go to your zoom level is zoom 2 or 3. The one that will help you to get the accurate size of the screen. Then the time frame for scalping is 1 hour time frame to know the candle that is trading for the hour. Then you go to 5 minutes and your 1 minute time frame. Remember, if you are trading on a closed candle, let me show you. If you are trading on a closed candle, you are doing scalping like here now on a closed candle like this. Now watch this thing. If this thing is closing like this and you are trading on it, it's dangerous. So when you want to do scalping, you enter the scalp, let's assume somewhere here, not knowing that this candle, the next candle that's going to open, new one may drop as a spike. So you are doing scalping and the thing drop. That means that if you don't have equity, you will be forced out of the market. Now, for some of us that want to do scalping, the opportunity is ranging here now. If this thing will break the resistance level here, bro, it's an opportunity for you to enter and hold till somewhere here. This is where you should place your first TP. This is why some people will use RSI, because from that place, from here now to this place, it should be around 50 level on RSI. Do you see that? So from here now to this place, it's an opportunity for you to enter trade. If it crosses this thing, you must allow this thing to cross, and by the time this thing will open a new candle, here now, which means that this white will have been here. It will be something like this. It will have something like this. It will have something like this. And you know, this is 15 minutes time frame, which means this candle you are seeing here, you know what it means. This candle you are seeing here, for this thing to be complete, for you to trend on 15 minutes time frame and you have one full candle, those who are my students should know what I mean, because one thing you must learn from me is the assignment of knowing the candlestick pattern. So if this thing should be, if you should do a scalping and you manage to complete this one candle on 15 minutes time frame, my students should know what I mean. You know how many candles you have collected on 1 hour on 1 minute time frame. Do you see what I told you now? Do you see what I told you? That when I'm talking, I don't panic. Do you see the thing crossed this my trade? And I told us that if this thing, that my M now is the resistance level, which is this place, and it crossed the resistance level, finishing the candle, and it dropped. Do you see it? So now I told us about, sorry that the video is getting long. I don't know why I'm doing this thing. So I told us that when you are trading on a closed candle, let's assume somebody saw this thing now, that if this thing now is not here, you now say that I told you that it will, if this thing cross this pink line, you should enter. Now you didn't allow this thing to break out and close that candle to open a new candle. This will have happened to you. You will have been crying by now. Oh, I wish some people will stop losing their money because of lack of understanding. I don't post videos on YouTube for you to watch and maybe give me viewers. I post videos on YouTube so that some people will stop losing their money, because I am sure that a lot of traders depend on YouTube for them to get information they need to trade on a daily forex trading. So joking with it will make me feel pains. So I told you that I can't enter this thing here now, and I can't rush to close my trade on loss, because I know that this resistance level can not cross. Even if it cross, I told you that I will wait for this thing to drop. Then if this thing drop now, I will, because it's going to drop a little more and bring me to somewhere here, which is the support zone. Then it will now move forward. But why will I still doubt it? Because this little thing you are seeing here now could be a support zone, which will give this thing a foundation to move forward. And if this thing manages to break through from here, bro, this is where you should take your profit. I give you strategy and also teach you. So please, I beg you, just give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe. I want to thank especially everyone that has watched my video. If you go to my comment section, I am happy to see that our effort is not in vain. Some people are using our strategy to make money. And I promise you that you keep winning. You see? Have you seen it? I promise you that you will keep winning. Believe it, you will keep winning. In as much as you are obedient and disciplined, you will keep winning. Sometimes people force what we say to respond to what they already know, which is impossible. You want to force the knowledge that we are giving to correspond to the knowledge, maybe what somebody taught you or what you watch in another video. You want to make it correspond. Sometimes it doesn't work that way, but most times it works. But I believe that becoming a professional trader is good, but I choose to go for being a profitable trader. My name is GDFX, and I wish that everybody here will succeed. Now, this is the indicator. I only use 2 moving averages. This is the pink. Three moving averages, 20. Please watch it. Some people said, I don't see the strategy, the indicators you are using. This is indicator main chart now, moving average 1, 20, 1. Put 20 first. Put 20 first. Do you know why you must put 20 first? When you don't put 20 first, the reversal will be too hard for you. If you place this thing like this, this one now will be reversing. Now, the second moving average is 10. Look at the column I'm using. It's your choice. I always use exponential. If you don't have up to $1,000 in your account, don't use exponential. Sorry, don't use simple or linear weight. Use exponential. But I don't know who is training you, Sha. This is number 3 is 5. Period is 5, which is that white you are seeing. I don't want to talk about those things. Just follow it that way. All right. And the moving average of oscillator, this is the setting 12, 26, 9. Now, some people will rush and go to the extreme because they know that is where I always drop indicators. Some statement that I've made inside the video, you may not know it. So if you rush and put the thing, you now skip the video, you now flip the video and see how you enter your trade and you blow your account. You come back and say that the video we are giving you is not working. But my prayer for you is that whatever be the reason you join Forex trade, that you will succeed in it. All right. My name is GDFX. Now, simply, in some cases, as this thing is like this, which means the next histogram that should open will form something like this. So sometimes in a case like this, it's also a spike opportunity. But focus much on focus much on price action. If you are doing scalping and catching spike, let your eyes be on price action. Know the candle that is trending, because you cannot expect to catch a spike on a fresh candle or a middle candle that is strong in 1 hour time frame. You are wasting your time. But anytime on 1 hour time frame, that a fresh candle is dropping, like if you have noticed this thing at this week candle and you see that this thing is dropping and it has crossed, anytime you see this one like this, anyone you see something like this one is spiked small, and it's red, bro. If you have capital, enter trade. This is what you'll be seeing. It will come to this place. If I have seen this thing earlier, I will have entered this trade here, knowing fully well that a candle has opened. And for this 1 hour time frame, for this candle to make a decision, it must finish this one first. Even if you try to move off, it will keep dropping until this candle has finished, because what opened was a bearish candle. And if you succeed to catch this bullish candle on your spike catching, bro, you have succeeded to do something in a day. All right, so look at it. I'm not even afraid. This is my trade, and this is what is happening. Look at it. I'm not even afraid. Can you see it? So don't and another thing you should know is, don't be too fast to change your lot size. This is why people are losing their money. If you have good money, please maintain a lower risk of your capital. Yes, huge capital, huge lot size will give you huge money, but manage it carefully. Thank you. I remain your own brother, GDFX. Keep winning on forex trading, because I know you will smile one day. Thank you. GDFX signing out.